All right, you've seen I got the torque converter put in the C-4 trans. That's all rock and roll, ready to go, right? So I took the engine, got it off the engine stand, and let's turn this around and see what we got going on. Engine stand, engineless. Cherry picker, engine. So I got it on here. So I went ahead and I got the back shield right here. I got that put on. I'm getting ready to put the flywheel on it. And hopefully try to get this married up to the trans. That's what I'm working on. Shoot, man, who knows what else I might do today. But I'm doing the videos as separates. I did the video for the torque converter trans. That was part 1. This is like part 2. So let's get the flywheel. Well, let me show you what kind of flywheel it is first. All right, so this is JW Performance Transmission and Company. It's a SFI, I think, or something like that. Flywheel. Let's turn this around. It's down back here somewhere. Push that. Oh yeah, we're working here. So it's a SFI flywheel. So the date manufactured was November of 23, 21, 22, 23, 24. So yep, November. '23. I was making sure I was reading it right. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this on the back of the engine. So let me get this back on the engine and I will bring you back. So I got the flywheel on the engine. And is what happened right now. I just put the bolts in there, got them, just started threading them in. I didn't thread them all the way in. I just want to make sure the flywheel was on there right, because we all know the flywheel only goes on one way. So I got them all in there. So I'm going to take them out one at a time. I'm going to put a little bit of blue Loctite on the thread, and I'm going to put a little lube around the heads of these, so that way when we torque them down, give us less restriction. All right? Yeah, buddy. So let me get these things Loctite and lubed, and I'll bring you back. But so far so good, right? We got things coming together, baby. Oh yeah, this kind of really makes me happy. You don't get it, but you know, maybe one day you will. I got the flywheel on there. I got it snugged down real good. Can't find my damn torque wrench anywhere. What in the world did I do with my torque? I mean, I've checked everywhere. I can't find my doggone torque wrench. Oh, the gremlins got it, I guess, because I sure don't have it. Yeah, can't find it nowhere. But let's turn this around and see where I'm at. But as you can see, I got the flywheel. I got the separation plate there between the trans and the engine. I got everything on. Everything looks perfect. Perfect. Everything looks good. I just need to find my torque wrench so I can torque these flywheel bolts down. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, I gotta have a dig on torque wrench. I guess I might have to go across the street and borrow my neighbor's. Oh, what did I do with it? Where in the world did it go? And I know I didn't loan it out because nobody's asked me to borrow it. Unless my old age has just finally got to me, but I am really wanting to make that to that. And I ain't got my torque wrench. So let me see if I can find my daggone torque wrench, and I'll be back. Well, I gotta say that I found the torque wrench. And it's right where I put it. And I'm not gonna tell you where I put it. But anyhow, so everything's torqued down. I got Loctite. I got, you know, the lubrication underneath the head of the bolts. And everything is really, really good. So I'm really, really happy. So it's getting that time. It's getting that time. So I'm going to lower the motor down. I'm going to work the trans up on the back of the engine and try to get this thing together. So I'm not going to videotape it because I don't want you to hear me cussing, because you know not everything goes right, right? All right, guys. So now I just got to tighten the bolts up a little bit on transmission, put together, get the torque converter lined up, and start getting this thing buttoned up to get ready to put into the Fairmont. But yeah, it went smoothly. I didn't even cuss, so I probably could have videotaped it. Yeah, buddy, you know, family channel, no cussing allowed. All right, let me get these tightened down a little bit. My wife's making dinner. I'm going to wash my hands with some dinner, and I'll bring you back. All right, so I had dinner. Wife made some good chicken, man. We had some chicken. Yeah, buddy. But anyhow, I come back out here, and so I went to tighten the torque converter, put the bolts in for the torque converter, and get that tightened down, and torque converter wouldn't turn. So two things. Either I didn't put the torque converter all the way in, or it's stuck in the end of the crank. So I'm guessing stuck in the end of the crank, because I'm positive, right, that I put that torque converter in all the way. So I take the trans back off, and guess what? Torque converter stuck right to the back of the engine. The paint, everything that was on that torque converter, on the nose that goes into the back of the crank, you know, the guide, the paint made it stick. So I couldn't turn it, couldn't do nothing. So I did have it in all the way. Wait, nah, don't take it that way. But yes, the torque converter was in the trans all the way. How's that? That's better. So anyhow, let's turn this around. I'll show you what I did. I did take it back apart, and I did fix it. And I probably should have showed you guys, but I didn't, because I was like, I got to get this done. So trans is back on, all that. And I got all the bolts in there, and the torque converter, before I tightened it down with the bolts, it did turn freely, so it was good. It was really very, very good. And then I got thinking, wait a minute, man, I ain't gonna be able to put the inspection plate on this. Those bolts, oil pan's in the way of those bolts, but they do come out, so I'll be able to put the inspection plate on there, which is a good thing. And so yeah, we got the trans married to the engine, or the engine married to the trans, however you want to say it. But I'm a happy guy, so yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. What do you guys think, huh? Yeah, buddy. So anyhow, this is the end of part 2. Part 3 will be me jamming this into the Fairmont. All right, guys, gals, let me turn this back around. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. And if anybody tells you any different, you tell them come see me, and I'll tell them you're awesome. You have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it is you watch this. And thanks, man. I appreciate you. I really do.